If you start taking tests that are not for your major, such as taking AP Chinese if you're applying to be an engineering major or something like that. So it does show variation, but it's good that you stick towards your major.
On today's Lion Academics.
Today we're going to be talking about AP scores and how they're important for college admissions. Have you taken any AP courses in high school?
Yes, I've taken multiple AP courses in high school. I have taken AP Biology, AP Chemistry, AP Physics, AP Environmental Science, AP Language, AP Literature, AP Psychology, and AP Statistics. These are all the AP classes that I've taken during my whole 4-year high school.
Before we start, could you actually just describe what AP exams are? Like, what are they?
So AP exams are called advanced placement tests, and they're basically like college level tests and college level learning that you do in high school before you go to college. The thing about AP is that you can get credit for your college classes when you actually enter college, and it gives you a preparation for certain topics such as chemistry. It gives you a better preparation when you go into college and experience and take lessons in advanced chemistry. So there's that.
It all sounds great and everything, but when you actually apply, will colleges look at your AP scores for admissions?
That actually depends. For some colleges, it is known that they do not really care about AP scores because it is also where you submit by yourself. So you can also take out some scores that you may have not gotten a good score on. And colleges, mostly, they say that they don't look at AP scores. But if you look at those prestigious colleges, they actually do really care about AP scores. They may not care about the amount, such as like you did like 14 APs, but mainly they care about your score because that kind of shows how kind of smart you are in a way, because it is college level exams and classes that you are taking in high school. A lot of you guys may be wondering if taking a lot of AP courses or taking little actually matters. I'd say it matters in a way where you take the amount of courses that you need for your major that you are deciding when you're applying to college. So you are not required, but they look for you to take those like classes that are relevant to the major you're applying. So such as if you're applying to cell biology, you do need to take AP Bio, AP Chemistry, AP Environmental Science, kind of things that are related towards your major. And so that is really important because they're not going to care if you start taking tests that are not for your major, such as taking AP Chinese if you're applying to be an engineering major or something like that. So it does show variation, but it's good that you stick towards your major. So I've seen a lot of students take a lot of AP classes just thinking that more APs, meaning that you'll get a higher admission chance to college, but that is actually not the case. It is better to actually take AP classes that you're actually interested in rather than uninterested subjects that are kind of useless for your future major in college. A lot of you guys may be wondering that if you need all 5s for all your AP exams, but that is actually not the case. Sometimes if you get 3s, don't be discouraged because some colleges actually do take credit for 3. And if you get a 3 on the AP test, for example, you may also get credit in college because 3 is actually known as still passing in the AP grade book. So it is not a big deal, but getting all 3s for all of your exams may not be a good choice. They want to kind of see a really good score, such as 5 or 4. Also, do not be sad if you got 4 because 4 is kind of close to 5 and you get credit for everything if you get from 4 to 5.
Thank you so much for actually talking about that. I have a second question. How much weight will those AP scores hold for the admission process?
That actually depends also on which college you're going. But to like the prestigious schools that if you're applying to them, if you get a good score, it does weigh in a lot in a way because it proves your qualification and everything. And also a perfect set of AP scores kind of proves your powerfulness towards like the advanced placement test, meaning that you are ready for college. So it kind of shows them that. So that does kind of boost your application in a way. And actually some admission officers for prestigious schools do expect high scores on AP exams. So if you do not meet their expectation, that means you do not meet their cut line, meaning you are not really considered for their application.
Another question is, some students may be concerned about the fact that their class or their school doesn't offer that many AP classes. Do you have any sort of advice for them?
So for those kind of cases, you really don't have to worry about anything because there's so many opportunities that you can take AP classes outside of your school, such as there's a lot of online access. You can self-study through like getting past test papers. Even College Board offers to show them their past AP exam papers for each subject. So you can actually practice AP separately without getting your school's help. And so also there are multiple testing centers around you that you can just search on College Board. So you do not have to worry even if your school does not give you a testing center or if you guys do not have that many AP classes.
So in general, would you say that AP classes matter?
I'd say that they do matter because you can explore what you are more interested in a college level study. So even for AP biology, if you aren't really sure that you want to be a biology major, something that you could take AP biology and kind of like have a feel that like, oh, I like this subject more than other subjects. Since it is a college level test, like you get more of like an advanced learning than regular biology. And also, for example, chemistry, it gives you a better preparation for college when you're in regular chemistry or when you're in advanced chemistry. It is kind of hard and everything kind of goes through really fast. So it kind of benefits you in a way that it sets your basic learnings, and so you'll know what to do since you already know the basics of everything.
Just out of curiosity, how many AP classes should students aim for?
I'd say students should at least aim for more than 6. Mostly, I'd say the safest place is from like 8 to 10. But if not, like 8's also a good number. Just basically don't only take 4. I think you could do a little bit more than that. Besides that, overall, if it shows your interest and if it kind of relates the topics that are for your major, then I think go for it. I know a lot of students are kind of like freaking out with their future AP exams, but you do not have to worry about it because it will all pay off. You do get a lot of benefits from getting a good score. Okay, especially 12th graders where you think that skip the AP exams because it doesn't really apply for your college applications. I'd say like think more than that. If you actually get a good score, since you've done a year of all those classes in your school, get credit in your college and maybe you have a chance to graduate early or go to a more advanced class and skip all the beginning classes. It will pay off, so don't worry about it and push through it and it'll be fine. It just gives you a little bit more preparation to what you're expecting in college. So I think it's actually really helpful in a way. So don't stress out about it, and yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!